Welcome back to the Hideout. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Double P.
My name is Dr. Taika, aka
What?
Kevin Lopez, aka Mr. Game, Mr. What now? It's
Mr. Game, Mr. What now? Mr. Ung.
And I'm Mr. I just ate a sandwich and I'm bloated.
Wait, hold up, I got
Hey!
Oh shit.
Okay, cool.
And which one?
I'm done. This is going
And of
from
course,
this
this is a show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. As per usual, topics are down below. And guys, we have a lot to talk over today.
A lot of
So let's
tacos.
just get started. First of all, we got a lot of tacos today. First of all, a Dark Side actor will be announced very soon, according to people at DC.
Relax.
Invincible has been renewed for season 6. A live-action Magic School Bus movie is in the works with Elizabeth Banks as Miss Fizzle.
I haven't been in
Keanu
school in a
Reeves
hot minute.
is set to star in an animated Lego movie directed by Josh Cooley. A Powerpuff Girls movie is in the works. A Thundercats movie is in the works, and a Donkey spin-off movie is in the works. Oh my God, so many movies are in the works. What do you guys think?
I've even not heard of Magic School Bus in a hot minute. What?
Honestly, the only thing that sounded interesting to me was the Dark Side shit. Everything else is kind of like, oh,
Bruh, you don't fuck with Magic School Bus?
No, I do, but like,
No.
I don't know. Like, I don't really care.
Magic School.
Like,
Yeah, I hear it. It's gonna be a kids movie. Like, it's gonna go.
It's 4 seasons long.
I don't know. Honestly, it has potential to make like $1 trillion million just for being a kids movie.
the nostalgia.
But yeah, the nostalgia. I hear it though. I don't really.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not
The Magic
okay.
School Bus.
I mean, great casting choice with Elizabeth Banks.
The Magic
Oh
School
yeah,
Bus.
oh
And
yeah.
then Josh Cooley doing a Lego movie sounds awesome. I'm pretty sure he did
With
Transformers
Keanu
1.
Reeves.
With Keanu Reeves?
He did do Transformers. Yeah.
So that's
He's
cool.
yeah. I think Thundercats is an interesting choice, but I have a feeling it'll be like He-Man, and I feel
it's
like it
not
might
gonna-
just
It's
bomb.
not gonna make money. I don't, because like He-Man, like there's certain things where it's like cross-generational, and just He-Man's just not one of those things. Or Thundercats.
Yeah. They've tried, and I feel like Voltron also kind of fits sadly into that category. They've tried, but it is like a very difficult thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think Thundercats. They're gonna. I do know it's gonna be animated, so that will save them some money because they can't do a whole Cats thing. Shit's gonna be like $300 million.
Not again.
It's just not gonna work.
Not again, man. What the fuck was that?
Damn, bro. Yeah, he's like, I'm slapping kitchen pans right now.
A plaque fell off of my shelf.
Oh, wait.
A
Chatos,
plaque?
güey. What in the world? All right, let's move on to
What?
trailers.
What?
First of all, we got a new teaser for X-Men '97 season 2. What did you guys think?
It looked cool. I mean, I still haven't
Yeah.
seen the first season or the original show, so I don't got
It's
much.
just a reboot of it.
No, it's a continuation. Oh, it's called a
No.
revival.
Wow.
Look. Honestly, you can. I watched. I haven't seen X-Men '97. I mean, I haven't seen the original series
Yeah.
since I was like a little kid. So I just watched. Holy Chatos, bro! What is happening,
Dude, his house is
So-
being possessed.
His house been like,
dude?
What the
My
fuck?
room is being possessed. But I watched X-Men '97 season 1 without really remembering much, and it's very easy to understand. It's a great series. Honestly, the animation is really good, a lot better than other Marvel animation shows.
Mhm.
So I think you should definitely check it out. I think as a standalone, you could start there and you can understand it. It'll be fine.
Word.
But yeah, I'm excited for this season 2. They're adapting some really interesting storylines. They're doing the whole thing with Apocalypse when he's like younger, and like what's his face, Cable, when he's like a little kid,
Wait,
and
but
he's like the Messiah in the future or whatever. I don't know the name of the storyline.
In the original series, or am I tripping?
They did, but they did they did the version of Apocalypse that they adapted in the movie where like he comes into modern day. He like wakes up and then he has the 4 horsemen. This is a different storyline. I honestly knew the storyline names off the top of my head, but I can't remember right now. This is the version of Apocalypse like before that event
Bro, that's bad.
where he's like
bad.
he's a little young man. Bro, what did you do?
bro,
my
he just
stomach
fucking
is
farted right
fucked
now, dog.
Ugh. But shout out X-Men '97. I'm looking
shout out
forward to
X-Men.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2. That's what I'm looking forward to.
What is that dropping?
I think this month coming up. I think.
There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think
There's
they've
no
even had a
way.
trailer for it.
Season 2.
I don't
Wait,
even
wait,
spoil
wait.
it. You're chill, I think. Want to spoil it?
It's coming out in fall. It's coming out in fall of this year. Wait, no, there is no trailer
Fall?
though. You're right.
Fall.
Of this
Damn.
year,
What?
in a couple
Is it
months.
a fart just fell out of my asshole?
All right. We also got a trailer for the One Piece remake. What you guys think about that?
Fuck that.
I actually didn't see that. And I just don't give a fuck about it.
You didn't see it?
No.
One Piece.
So we've like talked about it, but basically what they're doing is so the original One Piece anime, the one that we're on right now, right, has especially in the early like seasons, kind of struggles because as the show was coming out, the manga was being written, and so when they would catch up to the manga, they would do filler, right? But this remake is starting over from the beginning, and it's going to take out all the filler and have better pacing so that it's a shorter series, I guess. I mean, it looks good. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't really care to. Why would I?
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
you've seen the original, so it's just like
What? Yeah.
like
what is this
I understand
series
the
movie?
novelty of like the live action show with just
Yeah.
remaking the show. It's like
I think at that point just watch it because
Yeah.
either way you're gonna even if you watch the remake you're eventually gonna have to keep on with the original anime, right?
yeah,
So
because like at some point you're gonna be like, fuck, this is so good. Or, I mean, hopefully if they do their job right, I want to keep going. Oh, it's almost like the entire show exists. Oh, no, obviously not the entire show, but like a majority of the show exists, so it's just kind of like you can just
Catch it.
Yeah.
you just go for it. Yeah, I agree.
It's like that
I don't
Invincible
know.
thing right now where it's like, oh, I really got to know what happens next season. Well, you could read the comics. Because it's like
You could
very
literally.
similar. But yeah, so I just, I find it stupid.
I agree. It almost feels like you're being spoon fed because it's like either way, One Piece is a long show no matter what avenue you take. Because if like, say you watch the live action and you're like, wow, I really like this, I want to keep watching. Same difference.
Yeah.
Well, you got to sit through 1,000 episodes at bare minimum, right?
Catch it.
And it's the same thing with like most of these shows. Like you said, oh, I really know what happens. I really want to know what happens in Invincible. Okay, well, go read the shits. Go read the thing.
It's only
Why,
3
you-
compendiums or whatever the fuck they're called. That's like 100.
Compendiums?
That's like $200. Oof.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I'm gonna buy.
You can read it online.
I
You can
could,
find it online.
but
Theoretically.
I want them.
Yeah, but you want
I
the
want them so bad.
you want the books.
And then after that, I'm doing Walking Dead. I'm trying to
Jeff
finish up
goes
Hellboy
away.
right now. I'm almost done. I'm like halfway through the second to last volume, and the last volume of Hellboy is like this fucking thin. So I'm gonna read that probably in like a day, and then I gotta get through Dark Tower, which is 2 giant omnibuses, because there's comic books to Dark Tower, not just fucking books.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna start Invincible.
God damn,
The
dude.
comic. I've already seen the whole
The comic. See.
Comic.
show.
You know what else I need to get?
See, right now-
I need to get what's it called?
That cock? Oh, okay.
The omnibus of the Spawn.
Yeah, we gotta.
Dude, the first one I got, bro, one of the pages fell out. I'm like, it sucks. But
No, bro, no.
So I was like flipping through it,
Ripping.
and one fell out. I'm like,
That stuff.
Why have
That's
you forsaken us?
But but speaking of fall, we also got our first trailer for Batman Knightfall.
Ooh.
Have you guys heard about this?
Nope.
Yeah, they always do these DC movie adaptations and they just don't say anything about it, and then they just drop a trailer and they're like, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Speak.
it was so funny how, like, like, I kept getting, like, post on Instagram where it was like, blah, blah, blah has been cast as the Riddler. Cast? Bitch, the movie's done. Like, what do you, like what? Like, word. I
love that.
I've not read Knightfall, but I have this
Uh-huh.
volume right here, this trade paperback. It's huge. It's like a fucking phone book. It's giant.
Oh, it's a thick boy.
Yeah, there's 3 volumes if I'm not mistaken. Because it's like the first part where like Bane invades, fucks up Batman. And then I think the second
He
part
fucks Batman.
is about Azrael becoming Batman or taking over the mantle.
Oh yeah.
And then I think the 3rd volume is him coming back to Gotham City and like being like, "Yo, dude, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. I gotta take the Batman mantle back."
Bro, you're cracked, dude. You can't be killing,
Yeah,
bro.
you can't be killing
You can't be
motherfuckers.
killing.
But it's in the name of Jesus.
in images.
Nah, this trailer looks really good though. Yeah, they're making it 3 films. They're all R-rated, which I think is real cool. I don't like that they don't really promote these things.
I know.
That's the one thing, and which is ironic because there's other like DC animations that we're gonna get into in just a bit here. But I think it's because it's like a subdivision of like DC. Because obviously there's the animated projects that are gonna tie into like the live action stuff,
Yeah.
which is what the stuff that they're really putting focus on. But this is the stuff that like they're just throwing it out there, I guess.
They said throw
And
it
it
out.
sucks because it looks good. Um, I just think like I don't know if you've noticed like so ever since what was it like 2013 when they started doing like the DC animated movies like
Oh yeah.
Flashpoint, Justice League Dark, and all that, they've used what seems to me to be the same studio. And I don't want to say their animation sucks, but like it's not always the most consistent. Like I know there's like especially with those early projects, they look kind of rough sometimes. Flashpoint looked a little bit rough, and I don't know. It'd be cool if like they had different styles of animation too. I think that's like a missed opportunity, especially because like Knightfall looks a lot more noir. So I feel like if if visually if they leaned into it with like the movies, it would have made it look stand out a little bit more. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like I definitely see like the Flashpoint universe or like whatever what the DC AUU like I'm still
Oh
like, DC
yeah, whatever it's
AUU,
called.
like whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. No, I definitely see what you mean. I was gonna challenge myself to watch all the movies in that universe. I just never got around to it.
Dude, there's a lot.
I think
Christian, there's a
Yeah, there's
lot.
like 15 maybe
How
something,
many?
something like that.
DC
I've just never done it. I've seen Flashpoint.
17.
Damn.
17.
Wow.
48.
I always heard it kind of just ends off in a whimper with like Justice League Dark, and that's just like
Oh, it does, yeah. Well, what they did didn't they do Crisis on Infinite Earths, or is that like a different?
that
Am I
might be a
tripping?
different.
Is that not part of it?
I don't know if it's a
Maybe
part
so.
of it. Cause like also that universe is just
Hold
kind of
on, please.
confusing, like to follow along with.
That's true.
Like could exist.
Because not everything is like a part of that timeline. And
Yeah.
like also it's not really clear that they're connected, the projects. Because like
That's true.
the voice actors are different, the looks of the characters are different. Like it just kind of seems like a mess to be honest. But
It is
Yeah.
nice.
like I know for a fact most people don't even know that's a thing. Like
Nope.
Oh no,
So this is kind of
no, not at all.
Place, but, yeah.
It's weird because like a lot of them end up being on like YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I've noticed. So that's where I've watched most of them. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. But yeah, we also got a trailer for Taika Waititi's newest film, Clara and the Sun, starring Jenna Ortega and Amy Adams. The film follows a robot who is bought by a family to help them heal physically and mentally in a dystopian future. Did you guys check out this trailer?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks okay. I mean, like, I kind of lost faith in Taika, to be honest.
What
like,
the fuck is Taika?
He's the guy that did Thor Ragnarok, Jojo Rabbit. I don't know if he ever wrote anything.
I didn't watch Jojo Rabbit.
He also made Thor: Love and Thunder, the best movie ever made of all time.
Genuinely the worst Marvel movie ever. But
You mean best? You mean best?
Best, yeah. Best worst Marvel movie ever. I don't know. And then he did that
Conflict of
soccer
other
movie,
people.
and it just seemed like that wasn't really good. It just seems like
Yeah.
he just doesn't give a fuck about his career. He's just kind of he's just doing shit for paychecks.
This goofball?
Yeah.
See about this,
Dude,
this guy who acts like the villain or the actual goofball in the actual movie sometimes.
Yeah, he plays Court.
Yeah.
You're fucking lying,
No, serious. He does the motion capture for.
bruh.
I mean, I don't know. This film it doesn't look bad, honestly. I mean, it looks better than some of his other recent projects. It just sucks that like his era really. I mean, not his era.
New Zealand?
He peaked. He peaked at Thor Ragnarok, and then after that, everything just kind of fell down.
Nah, he peaked that Jojo Rabbit.
He didn't know, but was it? Wait, was Ragnarok before or
That
after
was like
Jojo
right
Rabbit?
after he got Jojo Rabbit because of Ragnarok.
Oh.
They,
Never mind.
It was like one
He
of those
peaked at
studio
Jojo
things
Rabbit.
Where they're like, oh shit, like you did this, you can get this.
And I don't know how you go for Jojo Rabbit is genuinely
so good.
like it's a phenomenal film. Really, really sad
He
dramedy.
really is.
I don't know how you can make something so good and then follow it up with
Love
Thor:
and
Love and Thunder.
It just happened.
And
He
and
had
it's funny
his
because
money back in the
yeah,
house.
now yeah, that's probably how he's making his money. Next School Wins was a film that came out in 2023.
Yeah.
It's got a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, I can watch it on Tubi for free.
Oof, that is not
Yeah.
a good sign, bro.
No,
Oh,
but I remember seeing like the marketing for this film and thinking, yeah, this film just looks, yeah.
Bro, and then he got like Michael Fassbender in that, and like
Fassbender?
some other.
Faz. Oh my god.
Yeah,
But,
dude,
oh, shit,
the
sorry.
fall off of his career needs to be studied. It's really sad.
It's like insane self-sabotage. Like how do you go from making just great movie after great movie? I've seen pretty much most of his movies pre like Love and Thunder. It's just like What We Do in the Shadows, Hunt for the Wilder People. I have not seen Boy.
He wasn't Free Guy?
Yeah, he played the
Yeah,
villain.
he was.
Oh, that's right. He did. I
Because
forgot.
he also acts. I've not seen Eagle versus Shark. I think that's a movie about divorce. But I've actually seen Save Ralph.
Akira? No fucking
That's
shot.
so random, but I have seen Save Ralph.
Oh, he was supposed to direct a live action Akira movie with Chris Evans as like the main character.
Yeah.
The boy.
I forgot about
He
that.
wasn't the Aang movie?
The what movie?
He was in the Aang movie. I don't know who he played.
Cabbage Man.
So, so this is going to be an original. Oh wait, no, this is based off a novel. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Nothing's
Deadpool.
original.
it's a book about loneliness, love, sacrifice, and the terrifying human habit of asking machines to carry the egg we are too
Damn.
afraid to ask ourselves. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting.
He's having a rough year, chat. You know, from
He's
like
been having a rough couple
He looks like, what's up, guys? And be like,
years.
sup, fuck.
Wait, but what happened?
Jen
Here?
Ortega is in this.
He was.
Right away.
I didn't even acknowledge that.
Dude,
I didn't even know it was him.
It was what?
he just found out that he played Hitler.
I didn't even acknowledge that
Bro,
was him.
No,
my brain
it's
did-
because
No
My-
one wanted to play Hitler.
My
Yeah.
brain didn't.
nobody wanted to.
Pussies. Matt
Nobody wanted to
Damon,
play Hitler, so he did
go-
it himself.
Dude, he kept trying to. I remember Matt Damon was one of the people that they tried to get, and he was just like, nah. Pussy.
Pussy.
My brain didn't
probably-
even think it was him.
But yeah, let's
Man,
move on from that. Let's go
Motherfuckers
on
don't
to
take risks for shit, bro. Just play Hitler.
All right.
yeah,
Play
man.
Hitler, bro.
That's some sound advice right there.
Yeah.
Moving
I
on
mean-
from that. You want to talk about taking risks?
Yeah.
A24 is investing into AI.
And then they're gonna make AI
This,
Hitler.
bro, this shit is still okay. I'm gonna read to you what we have. Right, Google is investing $75 million into A24 as part of an AI research partnership between the two companies. They will look at AI, using AI to create new tools and movie production for distribution. Bro, this came out right after Kane Parsons
I know,
was talking
bro.
about how he's never gonna use AI. Bro, the irony is incredible.
And I'm pretty sure that's their biggest grossing movie like ever.
It is, bro.
You know what's funny?
A24, the people's film company. What happened?
I know, like they're like one of the most reliable, like they are the most reliable like indie filmmaking studio. And like you know what's funny? Like not only does that just come after like Backrooms, and that's like their highest grossing movie. Like honestly, what is the one thing everyone kept saying about Backrooms that was great? The production design. You know, like actually
Dude!
human beings having to make something. Like it's,
I think
Bro.
it's so realistic.
I
I'm
know,
like,
it looks
Bro.
great. It looks so good.
Kane Parsons designed the whole set,
Oh, yeah.
every set
Blender,
in
right?
Blender.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
crazy. That's
Bro.
that's as human as it gets. And then they build it, and it's not on a green screen. Like there was so much planning, there was so much thought, and you could
how
just.
big was it though? That's my question.
That was my question. I mean, they probably broke it up
it's-
into multiple. Like,
I saw it was in total roughly about 30,000 square feet.
oh, did they build it
It's
all
very-
as one thing?
No. I mean,
Oh.
it's like it's 30,000 square feet in total. Like it's obviously on a soundstage in
Yeah.
different lots, but like
Oh
you know,
yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I'm assuming the sets are near each other, so it's 30,000
It's
square
like-
feet of like different sets.
Dude, because like for the Nolan movies, every single time they would do the Batcave, they would get
Uh-huh.
a big ass warehouse, and the whole Batcave would be made in one warehouse.
That's amazing,
And
dude.
then, dude,
That's amazing.
for Batman Begins, they created entire downtown areas of Gotham City
I
inside
remember that.
inside a
Yeah.
warehouse.
Yeah. I
Whole
remember that.
sections of city. Crazy.
Jesus.
And now I had to get rid of
But
who takes
Oh, that's crazy. You could have just filmed outside.
bro didn't want to go
He
outside.
said, "Nah, we don't do that shit."
But now A24 is using AI. But they released a statement today. A24 is okay. Blah blah blah. Our relationship with our audience is something we don't take for granted. This partnership exists because we want to dictate what tools get built for artists, and so they have a voice in shaping them rather than having tools handed to them. We'd rather have a seat at the table than on the sidelines. Bro, this is a whole lot of bullshit, really.
Yeah, that's like PR mumbo jumbo. Like
They
it's basically
said a whole
like,
lot of
yeah,
nothing.
we know how you feel. It's grand. But
Whatever.
like,
Yeah, that's what they said.
I really respect A24 a lot. I mean, like, they
Me
always
too.
just make really good movies. You know, like they always
Yeah.
have like such a great eye for, because like the thing is like what like a lot of people I don't think realize with A24 is they don't really spend a lot of like a good portion of their movies, if not most of their movies, aren't really them spending money on like productions. It's them like going to film festivals and picking movies up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And distributing them and all that. Yeah,
and,
of course.
And they
of course,
just have
for
such
sure.
a great eye for talent. So this is really sad to see this.
Yeah.
I'm about to drink another drink.
But honestly, I wouldn't. I'm starting to get like less and less concerned about AI and art, because it's just like with all the news we've been just hearing over the past few months about just how fucking expensive it is to be running all these AI softwares and they're not really getting the same amount of in return. Like they're not really making a profit. I just don't I just don't really see a future where like if you asked me a year ago, I would have had a completely different opinion. I would have been scared and been like, dude, even like 6 months ago, I would have been like, dude, there's gonna be a point when like movies, not all movies, but like a good portion of movies are probably gonna be like AI generated bullshit. I think that's just gonna be left to like YouTube. Like I'm 100% sure we're going to get a fully rendered AI movie. Like
We have.
Which one?
We have gotten, but obviously nobody's watching it. I can tell you. There was one that came out in Cannes a couple months ago that had I saw it on Fandango. AI movie Showtime. Oh, chat those great.
What if that movie was called Being Human? Or The Human Experience?
I would have loved that.
Alright. Serious topic. Shut the fuck
The AI. What? Where is it? I saw it. I literally saw it.
Ooh, what that card?
Well,
For
while you
vaccine.
guys, whatever, it's somewhere here. You know what? It's unimportant. It's an AI slot movie. We don't even need to talk about it. But still, I get the point, though. I hear what you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I agree, though. I mean, it's not sustainable at the end of the day. Everybody knows it. Everybody's seen the numbers. So at some point, it will just kind of collapse on it and on itself. Plus, like, A24, as much as they're like, yeah, we're going to do this, you know, they are very much, like many film companies nowadays, they're kind of fueled by, you know, fan opinions, right? These PR companies, these marketing companies are looking online to see what people are saying. And if people aren't happy, then, well, they have to do something.
And also, it's like a good point to kind of like further solidify my belief and my opinion on AI. Like, I don't think it's gonna like disappear. Like every single time some big new technological advancement happens, every generation is like, that's only gonna be a phase, like the internet or credit cards or whatever the fuck, and then we're just stuck with it for the rest of humanity, essentially, right? So it's not a phase, but I'm not saying AI is gonna go away, but I don't think it's gonna be the save all solution that we've been kind of propping it up to be because of the financial aspect of it. But what I will say, and to like, you know, solidify my point, if people now, because I can guarantee you we're probably gonna talk. I think we are gonna talk about the SuperGirl box office, right?
Of course, for sure.
I can guarantee you that movie's not doing too well. And it's probably
There's a lot of factors at play, though.
Yeah, and one of them is it's just not getting good review. Like it's not getting like horrible reviews, but it's just in the middle. Same thing with Mando and Grogu. That was such an in the middle movie from all
Hold on,
reviews.
but we'll save that. We'll save that
Yeah,
for.
but my point is in regards to that is if human made movies that are mediocre are getting like not the best box office traction, what the fuck makes them think like an
The AI
movie,
slap is
like an AI movie is never gonna make $1 billion. An AI movie is
No.
never going to like be so financially like a blockbuster. It's not gonna happen because
Of course not.
if a human being is like capable of making mediocre movies and it doesn't really go well for them financially, you're never gonna make anything beyond. You're like mediocre is as best as it will get with AI.
Yeah,
That's my point. Anyways,
I agree. But speaking about things that are not AI, we are getting an absolute Batman show. This is really exciting. This is officially happening. Scott Snyder will serve as the showrunner. Nick Dragotta is the producer, and will be a fully CG animated show. Yeah, I think this is really cool.
This shit.
I would love.
It's gonna be crazy.
I saw a take somewhere, right? And I think this would be a really cool take. Obviously, animes tend to follow the manga one to one. It'd be really cool if we had like a Western version of that, a superhero show that followed the comic like 101. I think it'd be really interesting. It'd allow for some some very unique things that we haven't seen with modern like superhero animated shows. But I think this is really cool. An absolute Batman series? It's badass. What do you guys think?
bro, I feel like I've probably said this on the podcast. I have.
Yeah.
I think I'm maybe 2 issues behind right now on the series, but I have like the whole run, like all of the issues. I have only read like up to issue like 7 or 8. Like I just haven't. I've been collecting it for like a year or more, and I just haven't because like I keep putting off getting caught up, but I don't want to stop like, buying the comic. I just have the whole series like on my nightstand, just a fucking stack, and I just haven't had time to just sit there and be like. So like,
bro, it's so good. It's like, so good.
Are you caught up with it like all the way?
More or less. I haven't caught up in a couple weeks, but
yeah, I just.
I only read up to I think number 2. That's it. But I would say it's
2?
fucking crazy. Yeah, because Christian let me borrow it, but I was reading. I was like having a moment this month, so I was like trying to read what's it called, Chrononox, and what's it called? A bunch of the I think was the Kick-Ass series, like
yeah, it's a part of Kick-Ass.
Like the universe is that part of Kick-Ass?
It's it's in the same universe as Kick-Ass.
Yeah, basically the whole thing.
Dude, Miller World. Yeah, Absolute Batman though is phenomenal, man. It is so good. I can't wait to see this as a show, man.
Bro, that part must be heavy. The axe on his chest.
It's actually supposed to be super thin.
Yeah, but boy's beefy. He's like 7 feet tall or something like that.
Bro, if they did that in live action, poor motherfucker that gets hired. Oh god.
He has
Alan Richardson, but they just CGI his face like some young guy.
Actually, you know what? This is the only time I agree with Alan Richardson being Batman. That's actually the only time.
For this, yeah. Fair enough.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but they also announced a couple other animated shows. We're getting a Crypto animated series in the works. The series follows Crypto as he tags along with a gang of misfits criminal wannabes who live down the block, and it's going to be developed by the same people who made SpongeBob. So, kids show seems to be the case here. We got the first look at the logo for Absolute Batman. Like I said, very excited. We're getting a Joker anime. The series follows Joker as he launches a ruthless crusade through Gotham's underworld to discover Batman's killer.
Hey, what?
Created by Sola Entertainment, the same company who made a War for Roar and him. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know how to feel about a Joker anime.
Nah.
And we also got plot details for the dynamic duo, which follows Jason and Dick as duo of street rats who named themselves the Dynamic Duo. The duo split up as Dick. Oh, interesting. The duo split up
Dick?
as They split dick.
Oh hell
The,
nah, James Gunn.
They split.
the duo split up
They
as
split the
Dick
Moby
ends
Dick.
up joining Batman, while Jason joins the Red Hood gang.
I'm really looking forward to that movie, especially like with the studio behind it. Like just seeing all the work they've done, like it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like the puppet animation.
I'm very curious because I know they're doing the different mediums. I'm really curious to see what that's gonna look like.
Yeah.
How you're gonna make that look cohesive, right?
Yeah. Have you seen like their I guess like test footage and stuff they've done?
What's the name of the studio?
I forgot the name of it, but like they combine puppetry, stop motion, miniatures, and actual animation like CG.
Is it like
altogether.
like the Amazing World of Gumball, like that?
It's like more intricate than that. Oh, I mean,
Okay.
Because it's a mixture of live action props and CG animation. Whereas like with Gumball, it's like every character's a different animation style, or like of Smiling Friends. But this is like it's a mix of like real stuff and CG animation blended together.
Oh,
like,
interesting.
It's so interesting. Like it's just like you've never seen animation like that. It's so
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at a complex level of like animating. That's really gonna be really cool. Yeah. I think it's definitely a project that's gonna stand out a lot from the rest. Especially because we've never had a superhero property like that.
Dude,
yeah,
I think they could really
cool.
stick the landing with that until like a fucking crazy emotional story. Like that shit gonna be sad.
See, why do people want to watch AI slap when we got that?
When
you know what I mean?
The dick split
with the Moby
Dick.
Dick.
Dick split with the Moby Dick. But yeah, moving on from that though, SuperGirl has come out this week, right? And let's see what it's currently sitting on. We can't really go over box office.
For box office? I thought we were
we'll do Rotten Tomatoes first. I'm
gonna say 63.
Kevin?
63, he
Low-key,
said?
that poster is fire as fuck.
Yeah, I say 40.
Damn, it's sitting at a 56 right, a 57, but it has a popcorn meter of 76.
That's not good.
Now,
Dude,
now here's the thing though.
The popcorn meter that low is crazy.
Here's the thing though. I mean, obviously I haven't seen the movie. I don't know. But a lot of the general discourse online has been mixed for a couple different things. But there is one thing to be said here, which is that the movie is getting what is it? What do you call it? Review bomb. Review bomb? Is that what you call it?
Review bomb. By like
review
the
bomb.
Snyder Bros. That's not gonna.
Yeah.
Realize that's not really gonna.
The Snyder Bros.
Like it's not really gonna make it. A
whole lot of men who don't be fucking with women.
Which is.
I don't know.
Zack Snyder be fucking with women.
Yeah, but his fans don't be.
Fucking beautiful, man.
Oh, Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
That man.
But Zack Snyder's fans are some of the grimiest people, bro. Zack Snyder's a sick ass guy, but his fans are fucking grimy incels, dude.
I mean, how grimy?
Fuck Zack Snyder. I fuck him right now.
Like, what do you mean by like grimy? Is like.
Bruh, his fans are just grimy. His fans are like the incels who sit at a computer and are like, yeah, you know, the very stereotypical incels.
Oh, kind of like the Reddit March bullshit, kind of like that.
Yeah, kind of like that, Yeah, I'm gonna go see this film on Tuesday, but I want to see what the film's about.
Dude, I'm like, I was talking to like Matt about it, like at work, and like he's gonna go see it Tuesday too, and he was like, damn, the reviews they're not the best and all that. And he was like, how do you feel about that? And I was like, dude, I was hella sad because it was like, dude, all the movies like I've been looking forward to the most this year have just been like
done.
Like they're not doing good. Like Supergirl was up there, Scary Movie was up there. Honestly, I feel like I would still like Scary Movie because like I'm not expecting.
Well, Scary, yeah,
it's Scary Movie,
exactly.
bro. Like what the fuck do you expect?
Of course.
Like to be for real, I haven't seen it yet, but what else was there? That like there was a bunch of other movies that like just disappointed the fuck out of me.
PogChamp.
PogChamp the movie.
I don't know. Like there's more. I know there's like at least like one or two more, but where I was just like, fuck, I was looking forward to that. The reviews aren't that good, and I was kind of like, you know what, I'll just save my money and watch it another time. But
Toy Story.
nah. What really sucks though is like the comic book that is based off of Woman of Tomorrow. Shout out my boy Tom King. That's one of my favorite comic books ever. Like I've ever read. Like it's up in my top 10 like favorite. Like I love that comic book so much. Like it is so amazing. Like it's just from everything, just the artwork, the character work, the themes, like it's, and also just how creative the story is. Because like it's a very simple story, but it's told in such a it's kind of like how Nolan did like something like Dunkirk. It's like at the end of the day, it's just people need to get off the beach. That's all the movie is, right? They're just waiting for
Yeah, but you jump in time, you go back and forth. Yeah,
it's the way it's presented. That's basically how it is. It's just like we need a. It's literally a point A to point B story. That's all it is. And then it's just it's just like a Murphy's Law. Like anything that could happen happens, and it's just like it's a really good story.
What I think sucks too, right? I think this is more so from like a humanitarian perspective, is the fact that like this is a woman-led superhero film, right? And obviously there's not a whole lot, and the ones there are mixed in the community. Sometimes it's just because people are fucking misogynistic and stuff like that. But I really do.
Hold up. Can we have a moment of silence for all of them? A little bit long. Shout out Jessica Jones.
Shout out women. Shout out women. Shout out women. Jessica Jones season 1 is probably one of the best MCU Marvel TV show series. Genuinely peak. But Millie Alcock is, just from what we saw her in the little bit that she was in Superman, everybody was like fell in love with her. And I think like this is a character that she's great at, From what we've seen in the trailers, I think she's gonna nail this in the future, because obviously she's gonna come back.
Yeah.
She's gonna come back a whole lot. She signed a long-term contract, and I'm excited to have her back. Yeah, it just sucks, the circumstances of it all, really,
Yeah. Something people kept pointing out that I forgot about.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like a very good criticism. Was that?
What is it?
James Gunn. Well, okay, I'm gonna break this up into two parts. One, James Gunn, and rightfully so. I feel like we all agree on this. James Gunn is a big. We're not making the movie until the script is fully finished. I think that's how filmmaking has pretty much always been done. Should be done.
And now should be done.
It's not that way anymore. And that's a big reason for why we've had just a lot of like bad or mediocre movies the past few years. That's one. Two, he specifically cited this script as being so good that he basically like bumped it up to like as a high priority project to like get it like into production,
to get filmed first.
Yeah, exactly. So it just kind of makes it go like, it makes people basically question being like, if this was the script that like you were so gung-ho about, that you pushed it to be your second movie coming out above like a bunch of other stuff that was announced, or you had ideas ruminating in your head about, or other pitches. It's just kind of like, what the fuck does that say for everything else going forward? That's obviously.
But you know what?
James Gunn.
But you know what? See, but what if it's the direction? What if the script's not the issue? What if the script is fine? Then it's the director.
That could be true. For me, I'm just going off of reviews because I haven't seen the movie yet. But like. Every review I've seen has said that the script is the real issue. The direction isn't like, it's not like it's bad. It's not like it's amazing, but like it really is just kind of like, from pretty much every review from what I've heard had the same main criticism. They didn't really dive in enough on like the emotional aspects of the movie, and so they were kind of more focused on superficial things that kind of surrounded the story, rather than like honing in on like a character study, which is what the comic is. And for me, I'm not like, obviously I like faithful adaptations, but I'm also not like, I don't want to see the same thing. Like I'm not if I want that story, I'm just gonna read that fucking story. Like I have the comic. Yeah. I can read it anytime I fucking want. Like I like when they added Lobo, he's not in the comic, but I thought that was a great idea. I was like, oh, that like. I see the vision. I see how that would fit into that story, and make it its own. Make it have its own unique identity. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely It definitely bums me out. It bums me out. I will check it out eventually. Maybe on a Tuesday, or maybe I'm just gonna wait for it to be on streaming, to be honest. But I don't know. What do we got? We got
I'm gonna check it out
Johnny
on Tuesday.
Dome. To me,
Hey.
adopting a comic with a lot of things going on and structure being different from movies is already difficult. It is a difficult task, especially because like I said, you want to make it your own, but it's like you also have to please not just like the fans, because there's a reason why they fell in love with the source material, and you don't want to lose sight of that. And I feel like, honestly, they could have changed a lot of things, like the inciting incident, and it's already in the trailer, so I feel like this isn't a spoiler. And it's like the first thing that happens in the comic, and I assume it's like one of the first things that happens in the movie too, is like the inciting incident of the story is that Crypto gets hurt, and it's all about saving Crypto. They could have changed that, because at the core of the story is really just about Kara's like trauma of having to see her people die. And as long as they focused on that aspect specifically, I feel like they really like could have changed a lot if they wanted to. I mean, I personally think the Crypto thing is great. I mean, it's just an easy gateway for the audience to just be like, you know,
oh yeah,
invested.
You already love. It's a character you already love. Yeah.
So like, personally, I wouldn't have done that. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things they could have changed if they wanted to make it more unique to themselves. But ooh, we got another comment from Johnny Dome. Even though the Harry Potter movies are great, fans of the books want other things they skipped to be on screen. That is why they're doing a show. That's true. Except I don't know how they're gonna get through those first 3 books, because they are like that tiny. Like they are tiny. But,
you fluff it out. You fluff it out.
Fluff it out, I guess.
Create stories. Create new B plots, C plots, D plots, even E plots maybe. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not the biggest fan of the what's it called, in Goblet of Fire, the book. There's like a whole subplot of Hermione trying to like free like goblins. I think it was like goblins or something, like trolls or something. And then the whole thing is they don't want to be free. So like, I don't know what like the moral of the story was there. I guess I don't know, but I
give her
like,
something to do.
Yeah, and I was like, it was one of the few times where I was like, damn, the movie adaptation's better. But I don't hate me, don't hate me on that one. Not, but.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh,
hey, whoa!
You get imbalance here, man.
But finally, moving on from that, this week we do get a release of a pretty big show, in that of Netflix's live-action Avatar. Oh wait, hold on. What did this?
Overall,
say?
this is still a good introduction of the Supergirl character, and she is a man. That's true. We will get more of her. So even if this movie isn't like the slam dunk, we're still gonna get more of her.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
We still got stuff to look forward to. So that was a good point.
Yeah. But moving on from that, yeah. Speaking about big properties, we also got a big show that released this week, in that of Avatar live action, Netflix, Airbender, Aang and Gang, and Avatar and Gang. Netflix's live action Airbender, The Last Airbender Season 2 has officially released on Netflix as of yesterday, at the time of us making this. And now that you guys have caught up to Avatar, you guys know all of the lore.
Yeah.
Right. So, what do you make of a book 2? Because I've started watching the series, so I'm gonna talk about it in just a second. But I want to hear
like in terms of the original series.
Yeah, in terms of the original series.
That's my favorite season. Out of the 3 seasons, that one's my favorite season.
Which one?
That's when like
they go to the Earth Kingdom.
Yeah, they go to like Ba Sing Se, and then like Iroh and Zuko are on the run from the Fire Nation. Azula be like, I'm actually, because I'm doing a second rewatch of the show right now with Janice.
Yeah.
So we're in season 2 right now. She's loving it. I knew she would. And like, no, it's just such a good show, and it just sucks that this really is like prime for a live action adaptation. It just seems like it should have gone to anybody but Netflix, dude. Like, they just don't care about their shit.
Bro, this little guy right here. But it's not even that. It went from this guy to like, bro, bro's a grown ass man.
I will be watching the show, but genuinely only because I want to make a YouTube video out of it. That's literally it. Like, if I wasn't like if my job wasn't YouTube, I would not watch this shit. Like I'm gonna be so real.
Well, good luck, buddy.
I
That
know.
first season, is a little. It can be a little rough. Look, here's my columns with this series. Oh, you want to read out some of the comments?
We got Absolute Batman is getting an anime show. We actually talked about
100%.
that about what 10 minutes ago?
20 minutes ago.
20
more or less.
about
20 minutes ago.
And then mainly waiting wanting the Avatar made by the original. Yeah, and that I feel like that's probably why the first season or why this whole like it's just they knew what Netflix was trying to do was like.
But you know what?
Put it out.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue.
Quality.
Avatar has been mishandled for a while now, especially by Paramount.
Yeah.
Right. We know we have the leaks. We have the AAA game being canceled.
Still got some fighting games.
But it's just a really bad time to be an Avatar fan, just because, like, bro, like, they just don't care. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares.
Oh, but Avatar,
it's sad.
They're going to carry a lot of drip, though. Like,
yeah. But it's crazy, like, how much of a comeback it's having right now. Like, I don't think necessarily the popularity went away, but, like, it just, like, the past, like, 2 years...
No, people are rewatching it. People are watching it again. People are rewatching it. No, 100%. And I think in that regard, I think people have also turned a new leaf to, like, Korra. And, you know, people are finally starting to like the show. Thank fucking goodness, because Korra's actually good.
A great show. It's not even good. It's fucking exceptional.
Shit.
Have you finished Korra?
Yeah, I finished it. It's really
okay. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it here in a second. But yeah, season 2 of.
We'll make sure.
Oh, so basically, Korra meets this guy named Kevin, and they have kids together.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
and they call him Nicholas.
Dude,
they have a son named Nicholas.
Junior.
Junior.
Nicholas Cage.
Oh, Nicholas Cage. Nah, man.
Oh, Nicholas.
I don't know. Like,
but,
also, like, in regards to, like, how you're saying, like, the brand has just been screwed over, it's been screwed over since the show was around. Because, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that's true, for sure, 100%.
Seasons, and they cut it down to 3, and then when...
There was supposed to be a movie?
Oh, yeah, there's supposed to be a movie. Like, dude, then Korra came out, and, dude, Korra just had non-stop production issues. Like, I found out that I think only the first season aired on TV and the rest was online.
Bro,
like, what are you doing?
That's so... You know how sad that is? Also, Korra, like, they made it... The reason the show is, like, feels so separated each season is because they didn't know if they were going to get another season.
Yeah.
So they had to treat each season as if it was the last one.
Yeah.
But,
that makes a lot of sense now for...
Right?
How the
I know.
ends off.
Yeah, because there was supposed to be another season.
Yeah, they do have a comic book form though, so I will be.
They do, but they also did the same thing with Avatar. So it's
they did the same thing with Avatar.
But yeah, Avatar season 2. Look, I'm on episode 3 right now. I'm almost on episode 4, and I feel like there is things that they have improved upon, but it's not enough to justify the things that were wrong with season 1. First of all, something that I feel like is a very big issue. Is that fucking green screen of theirs. Because I don't know what it is with the color grading of this show, especially in comparison to, like, One Piece's color grading. One Piece looks so much better. It's so much brighter. There's so much more life. And I get it. They're trying to make this Avatar show a little bit more gritty and stuff. But it is way too, like, unsaturated. There is so much lack of color. And it is so crazy because it doesn't help when your green screen doesn't look good. And you still want your characters to be fully lit up, but also devoid of color. It looks really weird, and it really... There's one shot, I know there's one specific shot. I don't know how this made the final cut, but basically, it's a shot of Sokka, and they move the camera past his head, right? So he's like, you're seeing a little bit more of the surroundings, and then you see Appa in the background. And as the camera's moving, I don't know if it was just me, but you could see a little line on the back of his head where, like, they chroma keyed him. Rotoscoped it, and it just doesn't look good. And I'm like, dude. So there's that. In terms of, like, the story elements and how the narrative has changed, I think I'm a little bit more lenient on it this time around, just because they only have 8 episodes, even though yes, each episode is an hour long. They're going to have to cut things and stitch things together to make the story make sense. And there is certain beats that I'm like, okay, I can see what you were doing there. And then there's other beats where I'm like, okay, that just what are we doing here, right? Like for example, uh, so in the original series, um, what's her face? Toph just runs away from her home, and then
Yeah.
the family sends like the goons to get her.
The
But
goons.
there's no ever real. I mean, yeah, the what was
Wait,
the
the
name? The
goons are after
Boulder.
a minor?
Whoa, 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 Kevin,
Nickelodeon, bro. Alright.
Dan Schneider, bro.
Dan Schneider. Bring
Yeah,
all my
but
bitches back.
but in the original
Fuck off.
in the original series, there's no real conclusion to like that story and how like and Toph reuniting with her family. But in this, her family's like, you know what, we'll let you go with the Avatar. But then after she leaves, they're like, okay, I need you to go. She sends the same people to
That's
be like,
so
all right,
stupid.
I need
Then
to
what
get
was the
my
point
family
of
back.
that?
Yeah, so that was just, I don't know what that was. I think it was just to like make to add one final scene between Toph and her parents so that it just didn't end off with her just being like, okay, I ran away, bye guys.
Yeah, but that works
Yeah.
perfectly fine. And then it's just like, well, like, honestly, like, they could have done that, then just cut out the other shit, because now at that point it's just unnecessary.
But
Like,
but let's see what else. I mean, other main elements. Oh, okay. Here's an interesting one. Obviously I haven't gotten to like the climax of it at all. I'm just getting the little bits and pieces here and there. But Sokka currently in the story, they've so in book 2, Suki shows up at the beginning and
Yeah.
like at the end, I think is what it was, right? In this, she shows up at the beginning and kind of scattered throughout the series because but her and Sokka aren't together because he has PTSD from UA like becoming the moon spirit and
Oh, that's right.
all the all of the events of like that. So I think that in itself is an interesting story because it kind of gives Sokka a little bit more to do, and it gives his character an emotional arc. Um, what else is there? What else is there like off the top of my head that is like big like that? For the most part, the Zuko and Iroh stuff kind of relatively stay the same. I think that's something that had to stay the same. You can't really mess that up. And honestly, that is the best parts of the show right now. Is the dramatic moments with Zuko. I think his actor, his name is Dallas something, whatever. But Zuko is definitely even in live action, he is still the best parts of the show. And you could tell that they put the most care and effort into him as a person. A lot of people have issues with like Toph's earth bending. I don't have the biggest issue with it right now.
wait, is she still supposed to be like 11 years old?
They don't really say the characters' ages. They just say that they're like young. So I kind of have a little bit more leeway, even though Aang is going through puberty and he's like a lot taller than he used to be, and he doesn't really look like a little kid anymore.
Do they explain that?
Um,
They're like, damn, we've been out here for 2 years.
Yeah.
Bro.
There's a time skip. There's a time skip. They acknowledge that like Aang is a lot better at waterbending, and he's been spending a lot of time doing so, practicing. And you can kind of tell based off.
To defeat the Fire Lord, though?
Oh wait, he has like 3 months or something. I forgot what it was. He had like I think.
No, in the it's like a year.
Yeah,
it's like from
so
like
1 year. So then like, does that contradict anything that they set up in the first season?
Not yet, at least, because they're being very vague with like the time. They're like saying, "Oh, you have to do this," but they don't say exactly
like,
how many months.
End of the summer solstice. Like, no,
they don't say that yet. They're just like, "You have to do this thing soon,
like,
soon." He's like, "All right, I got y'all, gang. I got y'all, gang. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Honestly,
I'm gonna fuck him up. Simple as that."
Station is basically. What was it like the last like 3 episodes? You know when they were like. We went to the theater for the first time. They all went.
Oh yeah, that was like in season 3.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, like."
I love that. I love that
episode so much.
So good.
So good. Man.
Oh god, I don't know. I will watch it probably sometime this week.
But oh May is it? It's May. May and Ty Lee, terrible. I'm just not even gonna get started on that. That's just they're just
horrible.
The show. They're just really bad. The choreography with them is atrocious.
How do you feel about somersaults?
You'd be surprised, bro. It's sloppy editing. Sloppy editing. That's how you'll do it. Suki, one of the best parts of the show. Really great. Azula, honestly, I've warmed up to her. I didn't like her all that much in season 1, but I've really warmed up to her. She feels like a direct copy of the original series. Because she's doing good. She's better than she was in season 1. Her acting has gotten a lot better. Sokka's
that's my girl.
That's the homie, bro. That's honestly homie. Sokka's okay. I mean, he's alright. He looks a little too old to be Sokka and a little too big.
I thought Toph was the G.
Toph is the G.
Toph is the G. She the.
Oh, so then why isn't Kara the G?
Well, you said never mind.
You're weird.
You're weird.
Wait,
Kara. Korra's the GOAT, bro. Korra.
Dude, Korra is amazing. Like, she is honestly like one of my favorite characters in the Avatar universe.
Like, is she bloodbend?
Bro,
can she metal bend?
She can metal bend actually.
She can metal bend.
She learns how to metal bend.
Yes.
She's bad.
Bro, that show, man. Honestly,
no.
I don't want to say Taurus. I don't want to say Korra suffered more than Aang, but you know she went through some shit, bro. She went through a whole lot of shit. Bro, it's a different kind of pain because Aang went through some. She went through some physical shit, bro.
Bro, like by the time I finished the show, I was kind of like,
dude,
damn. I was like, girl, you've been through it, because like you get to like that final scene or around the final scene, she's talking to Tenzin, and you're just like, bro, like.
She been through that shit, man.
Like,
she been through that shit.
She been through it.
Yo, Tenzin is a G, bro.
Honestly, the best character in that show.
Oh, 100%. Bro, that scene where he fights Zahir.
Dude.
If you can even call it that. Bro was about to kill him. Let's be for real.
He was.
He could have sniped
for
him.
his adopted daughter.
But then, also, Janora's goated like that, bro.
Dude,
no wonder she got her tattoo so young.
But you know who's the most goated?
Who?
Fucking Milo, bro.
Bro, that's you, bro.
That's my go.
That was you if you were an airbender.
Yeah, the fart bender.
Eat my
6'7".
fury.
Yeah, taste my fury.
6'7".
That's just
6'7". I feel like Mako's okay. He just does a whole lot of nothing. He himself is a whole lot of nothing.
I didn't really like him the first season. I just felt like they didn't know what the fuck they were doing with his character. Then around like halfway through season 2, they finally kind of figured out how to write him properly, and then from there on,
more or less,
the rest of the show, I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, I think he's cool.
I don't know. I feel like it sucks to say, but I feel like him and Bolin kind of are there to fill the Firebender and Earthbender spot.
That is true. I could see that.
Because, I don't know. You go.
You know what I talk about. I'm like, because I'm like, I'm working on my core video right now. This is something I bring up. Is like one of the things I hated was the introduction of Asami. Like, it was so bad, and it sucks because I really liked the character a lot, but it was just like
she just ran him over, man.
It was so like out of nowhere. Like they just literally were like, we don't know how to introduce this character. Fuck it, and it just
she just shows up.
Like I remember when me and Kevin were watching that first season, I kept looking at him going, I think she's Amon, bro, because like. Who the fuck is this chick? Like, the guy that takes the bending away.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's a couple things here though, because originally, she was supposed to be like a double agent for the Equalists.
I knew it.
So she was supposed to work for Amon, but not actually work for Amon. She was just pretending to work for Amon. And I don't know what happened to that storyline, because I think it would have been a really cool. I think she's an underused character. Yeah. You know. And you know what sucks about Korra is the fact that they just have so many characters, so many things to do.
They get like
it's
sidelines sometimes.
Like because
Lynn, especially like.
Bro, Lynn is one of the best characters in that show, dude.
And she gets like sidelined for like a whole season. And I'm like, where the fuck's she at? And
I think it was book 1 I noticed it, but we're like, I forgot. I think it was them going down the stairs. And I forgot what's his fucking name. The one that firebends.
Mako.
Bro, he just like stay here, and you can just see the chick have a PNG of her just standing still and not doing anything. Like, oh my god, invincible type shit here, dog. I'm like
invincible type shit.
Nah, dude, Korra's animation is I'm gonna fucking say it. I think it's better than Avatar, just because like they had more like advancements in technology. Dude, the
bro, especially in season 2.
I think my favorite episode is the one introducing the first Airbender, not the Airbender, the first Avatar.
A lot of people hate that shit. I don't understand. It's really good.
No, it's so good.
That thing's goated. At least it gives you an expectative of like what became the first Avatar here, and gives an idea what led on the tradition of it. Don't get me wrong, I feel like one episode of each Avatar would be kind of cool.
Dude, yeah, if they didn't like an
That would be
Avatar
sick.
anthology where like
that would be hella sick.
like every season
Different animation styles.
You go like, oh,
like you wouldn't have to make like one Avatar have its entire show. Just like you can do like just one
Yes,
season.
sir.
That'd be so sick.
Yes, sir. I also think like, I also think the whole Avatar wand stuff really helped flesh out like the Sozin's comment with like the turtles, because I know a lot of people had issues with like the lion turtles.
Yeah.
And like, people were like they just kind of came out of nowhere, and like the wand flashback kind of fleshes that out.
Which the show is based off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no,
based in reality.
I like that they actually tied that in to like the narrative, because I remember when we were watching, I was like, whoa, like okay, so like they just. I don't know. I just genuinely don't. It's just one of those shows where it's like, does it have some problems? Sure, but like, the hate that show gets is genuinely just like mind blowing. Like I just
way too much.
I just don't get it. Like
it's because Korra is a woman.
I think it's just because it's just such a different show. Like I
also Korra and Asami though. That's final.
Dude, I wish that shit was in 2013, because they could have explored that more. Because, like, dude, that shit, if I didn't know that she was a little, you know, with the other gender, I would have, I wouldn't have picked up on the few signals that were there, but it still felt like it came out of nowhere, because I was just kind of like, okay, I mean...
Asami came out of nowhere, too.
I mean, it's because Nickelodeon didn't want it to be, you know...
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it was crazy. Like, yeah, it's like now if it came out, that whole last season would have been written very much differently. But yeah, you know what I think about that mandate? Ally.
All right, the cops are here.
Ally.
Let's go. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Ally.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
All right, chat. My name is Dr. Dick.
And one day the entertainment will be on.
All right.
My name is Neco, okay, Prince Productions. We'll see you next week.